And it certainly is turning out to be that kind of day indeed. And we're delighted right now to have our next guest on with us, who's no stranger to our screens in South Africa, having acted in the sitcom Mazinho.Q, mini-series Huis van Liefde, and the family drama series Mamello. Now, she currently portrays the fashion designer Refilwe in the beloved soapy Generations, The Legacy, and she joins us via video call to share more about life in lockdown. I'm talking about none other than Refilwe Madumo. A very good morning to you, Refilwe. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to chat to us. How are you this morning?
Good morning. I'm well. How are you?
We are so good. Refilwe, it's good to see that other people go through what we have to go through every single morning here as well. I see that you are up bright and early. We're not reaching you from your home, but you are actually on set at Generations.
I am. Early calls. We gotta put all the things on. So it's been one of those days. It's already one of those days.
Listen, are you between scenes right now? What time is your next scene?
My next scene is as I am speaking to you right now.
Oh, okay. Let's
Okay,
chat.
wait.
Let's chat.
Rehearse your first line with us very quickly. What's your first line?
Oh, I can't even because it would give so much away.
Okay.
So if I had to even just a little bit of it, the whole story, you know what's going to happen in 2 months' time.
Okay, all right. Let's not get you into trouble. But for those who haven't been keeping up with Generations: The Legacy, tell us a bit more about Refilwe and what we might be expecting from your storyline in the coming weeks.
Refilwe is a jewelry designer who is rebranding herself, trying to figure out what to do with her life after her massive, very messy divorce to Mr. Ben Chapo, who's played by Kulu Skejana. She had a wild affair with Kumkani, and it all ended in tears because Kumkani obviously still loves his best love, TD, and Refilwe is trying to figure out what to do with herself. Currently on screen right now, she's in an entanglement with Mpo, who is Kumkani's son, and she's just seeing the most right now because all her men are coming for her. So Ben, who's her ex-husband, is coming for her, Kumkani is coming for her, Mpo is coming for her. So she is trying to just figure out how to do this love thing with 3 lovers who are all mad at her.
What a busy girl. What a busy girl with all of these men. I mean, when does she catch a break? But Refilwe, what kind of changes have you seen that have been made to the production during this time of COVID-19? Are you guys working any differently?
Well, it is very different because safety is of utmost importance right now. So everybody's wearing masks. There's tons and tons of sanitizer, I can tell you. We can't get enough of sanitizer. There's, social distancing also in terms of doing intimacy scenes. We can't touch anymore. So we have to find ways to create those connections without being too close to each other, which is a challenge, but also a layer where you have to figure out as an actor, how is it that I would portray these things without actually, grab on the tools that I always use. How do I make it new? How do I make it fresh? How do I create something that's authentic and real without actually being that close to somebody that you're in the scene with?
Yeah, and I'm sure that all of these challenges, on top of the fact that I guess we're all, as a broad entertainment industry, kind of walking on eggshells and not having any kind of certainty over what's next, what's happening tomorrow, next week, in a couple of months' time. And production was actually halted, I understand, late June because of a positive COVID-19 case on set. So what's the situation like right now in terms of the morale among the cast and the crew? Because that's very, very important to maintain kind of a positive attitude throughout, isn't it?
Yeah, so we're back on. We're shooting. Everybody's trying to stay positive because I think attitude also and how you feel, keeping the morale high, keeping the mental health strong.
Yeah.
Those things actually contribute to your health. So everybody's trying to, stay on the up and up. And we deal with it as it comes, but we're on set, we're working, we're creating these fantastic stories for our audiences that we love so much. And we hope that they'll enjoy them.
Refilwe, we're in the midst of Women's Month in South Africa. So many, great women to celebrate and so much to look forward to in that regard in terms of all the commemoration and celebrations. But what are your words of encouragement and of wisdom to your fellow Mzansi women out there?
most important thing as women is that we need to believe each other. You know, we're in the time of all these movements, Me Too, Sue Us Now, Sue Us All, you know, and I think right now is a time that we need to be holding each other very closely and believing each other and supporting each other. I think that's the most important thing, because there's this narrative that women, you know, we like to go at each other. But I think at this time, especially in the midst of what we're going through as a country, it's a time for us to stand together so that we can actually make a huge difference with the way that things are going.
Yeah. Refilwe, I think I just heard your floor manager screaming, "Stand by!" So you need to get going. You need to get going. Good luck with the day. Thanks so much for taking the time to chat to us. Much love to everyone there on set. Please send them our regards.
Thank you so much. You guys have a fantastic day.
Cheers, Refilwe.
Now make sure that you don't miss out on Generations The Legacy every weeknight at 8 p.m. only on SABC1.